Hey guys, welcome back to the channel, and today is Monday, so that means it is time for me to once again give you guys an update here on my last week of on the bike training. Let you know some things I've been doing on the bike and how my training is progressing. Now this video here is going to cover my training from Monday, December 26th through yesterday, which was January 1st, first day of the year here for 2017. And as you guys know, if you tuned into last week's review, basically this past week I was going to be restarting TrainerRoad's sweet spot based high volume training plan, continuing to work on my base fitness. And basically I started out the week here December 26th with TrainerRoad's Tray Mountain workout, and I also did a 10-minute warm-up. And I concluded with a 20-minute endurance extension. Basically, after the workout was finished, I basically just rode for an extra 20 minutes, got in some endurance work, and that was a 2-hour ride total. Went roughly just under 40 miles outside equivalent. Did that ride at an FTP at 266, and then the 27th I did the Ebbets workout, which is a pretty tough workout. You're doing some, you're doing 4 intervals of, pretty high output of FTP, and then you do several little sprints at way above FTP, and that was a difficult workout. Good workout. Did a 15-minute warm-up and a 5-minute cool-down, so did about an hour and 20 minutes total on the bike that day. Just under 27 miles. And then the 28th, I did TrainerRoad's Pettit workout, which was basically just an endurance pace ride. Did a 30-minute warm-up before the ride, hour and a half, just over 28-mile rough equivalent outside. And then, of course, on the 29th, I did TrainerRoad's Cahuilla, which is a 5 by 10-minute high percentage of FTP intervals. Did a 20-minute warm-up. That was an hour 50-minute ride total, just under 39 miles, and that was a very tough workout. That's as tough as they get right there. You're doing basically 5 10-minute intervals at a very high percentage of FTP, and a couple, just barely below FTP. So definitely a tough workout. I really kind of had to buckle down to get through that one. Did that at an FTP at 267. And, of course, I finished off my TrainerRoad week with the Coip long endurance ride. That was it's a 2.5-hour ride on TrainerRoad. I did do a 15-minute warm-up before that. So total of 245, just under 57 miles, give or take, if I was outside riding. Good ride there. As you can see, I was watching a little Supercross racing during that ride. And then, of course, I had Saturday was a rest day. Got my rest day in Saturday. And then yesterday and Sunday, I basically started week. That's the start of week 2 for TrainerRoad with me. It's just how my week breaks down. I actually don't follow the training program as far as exactly which day of the week. I'm behind a couple days. So Saturday's my rest day, and then Sunday I kind of restart the new week. But and then I did TrainerRoad's Keeler Needle. This is another very difficult workout. I didn't find it as tough as Cahuilla, but this was tough too. Basically, Keeler Needle's a workout where you're basically doing these ramps. They're not too long. They're like anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes long, and you kind of slowly ramp up, but way above FTP, like 130 to 150% FTP. Then back down for short recoveries and kind of back up. So the whole ride, you're just kind of up, down, up, down. And it's kind of like, honestly, it's kind of like being on a group ride or being in a race when you get all these little surges, high surges, back and forth, back and forth. This workout here, a little more drawn out because, even a 3-minute interval is still pretty long when you're under fire that, that high of FTP. So tough workout. Total was an hour 15 minutes. Did just under about 25 miles, give or take. And then that finished up my week, and that put me for a week total of just under 11 hours on the bike total. if I would have been riding outdoors, roughly 215 miles, give or take, if I was outside riding. So pretty solid week on the bike. As you guys know, or maybe you didn't know, maybe you haven't been following along, but basically I began, when I started my second phase here of base training with TrainerRoad, I tested, at 266 was the best I could come up with for my FTP. I tested at 266, so I started the week at 266, and pretty much what I do is every time I get through one of the more difficult high-intensity interval workouts, if I get through that workout and don't have to backpedal or don't have to, basically ease up, and if I can make it through all the intervals and hit all my target objectives for power, then at the end of the ride, I bump up by a point or two, depending on how I felt on that ride. So I began the week at 266 FTP, and I finished the week, actually, I just bumped up again. I did the Keeler needle workout at 269, and since I got through the workout, I have bumped up to 270. So I'm basically going into this second week now of base training at FTP of 270, and basically if I take 270 and divide that into what I weigh, right around 125 pounds is what I'm consistently weighing in at every day, puts me right around 4.76 watts per kilo. So FTP continues to slowly rise. I think TrainerRoad has a lot to do with that. And I tell you what, guys, at if I keep progressing, this well, I'm going to be hitting my goal here of 5 watts per kilo sooner than I thought I was going to. That was a big goal of mine for 2015 as a whole, was to get to 5 watts per kilo at some point during the year, and it's only January 2nd, and I'm already at 4.76, and I continue to kind of slowly inch up. So I'm going to continue to do that. If I can get through the workouts, going to slowly inch up. I'm now on to basically the second week on my second phase of training. So just wanted to give you guys a quick update here on some things I've been doing on my training. It's going well. I'm still doing TrainerRoad, still really enjoying TrainerRoad, and I'm looking forward to giving you guys another update here again next week. So again, guys, thanks for all the support on the channel, and I'll see you guys right back here in the next video.